Look how crowded it is right now. It's free to get in, so that's why everybody's here. What even is that thing? I don't know what that is. Looks like a dodo bird. First thoughts are like the blue pool and like all the people on the hill, all the colors, and then hopefully we can get the buildings in the background as well.
So this isn't just my first time painting in public, but it's also my first time painting plein air. But I'm just using my usual process. I paint an underpainting with burnt sienna, and then I paint from general to specific. And I start with larger, more general shapes, and then move into smaller, more specific details. And even though I've never painted plein air, I think it still worked out because of this simple process.
Getting some ultramarine blue. It's gonna be really dark.
So here I mix some complementary colors to get a darker value so I can start blocking in the shadows in the painting, and this is when I started getting some interactions from people. But this is also where the painting is in the ugly stage, so it's really hard to read what the painting actually is.
Oh, this is pretty. Are you like doing like this?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
Do you sell your art?
So I didn't let that discourage me. All paintings look ugly at some point. You just have to trust the process. People were absolutely crashing into the water on the other side. Meanwhile, I'm over on the opposite side. I'm just doing this painting and enjoying the scenery. It's all peaceful. But just look how many people there are here. Like I said, it was free to get in, so there were so many people, way more than usual. But I tried not to let that distract me from the painting. I kept blocking in the colors, and I was just trying to focus on getting the basic shapes that I wanted down on the canvas so that I could eventually go back and add details. Luckily, this place was very inspiring for me. I love all the oak trees, the bright colors from all the people, the blue water, and the bright sunlight. It was a perfect summer vibe, and that's exactly what I was going for.
I think it's really hot, but it's a great day. But there are way too many people out.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
What do you think I should add next?
Banana tree.
All right, sounds good. I'll add a banana.
So the painting slowly started to take shape as I added more details, and I started to get some more interactions, which was honestly a lot of fun.
I'd like it doesn't have to be like two perform people, but like, like the accent of their heads. It doesn't have to be too.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I do. It's called Jake's Epic Art.
So at this point in the process, the painting was still looking really ugly, and I was getting worried that something wasn't working. My colors looked a little too saturated, and the details and impressions didn't make the trees look like the trees that were there.
To add some more atmosphere to this, I'm just gonna glaze these buildings here and see how they immediately push back into the background, and then I can bring this over these trees as well. Yeah, you guys can take photos. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So I decided to just keep pushing through the process. I just kept making small improvements to the painting because that is what will eventually turn this painting into something I'm happy with. And I started to get a lot of encouragement from people who were there.
Thank you. Don't let the lifeguards see. I can't have glass here, apparently. Ultramarine blue, one of the best blues for painting greens. It's not too much. Just tones it down. Yeah, you want to check it out?
Whoa, that's really good.
Thank you.
That's so
Seen a picture?
Appreciate it.
So I didn't have quite enough time to finish the painting in this session, so I took it home to work on the details and refining the painting. And it was really easy to make changes because I'm using just acrylics. Usually I use acrylics for the first few layers, and then I layer oils on top because the acrylics dry really quickly, and then you get the benefits of oils on the last few layers. But for this, I'm using thick layers of paint for a more impressionistic feel. So using thick layers of oil over acrylics, you risk cracking long term. So that's why why I decided to only use acrylics for this painting. So you'll see that I'm really trying to capture the colors and the strong light source. These are feelings that really inspire me, and it's why I'm painting here at Barton Springs. But I'm not only going to paint this pool, I'm also going to paint at other public pools, and I'm also going to paint pools from photos. And this is for my summer pool series, and at the end of this series I'm going to be giving away free prints of this series to anyone who wants one in the US. So if you have any pool photos that you want to send me, you can send them using the link in my bio or the description of this video. But anyways, back to this painting, I started adding a lot more people into the scene and using this palette knife to get some really cool textures. To add these people, I just paid really close attention to the reference and just slowly made them look more and more like people. And I ended up adding some steps that went down into the water, and I tried to make them look like they were going underwater. And I added this really cool puddle. Now it's time to go back to Barton Springs to finish the painting.
So doing a lot of palette knife work because I'm trying to get more of an impressionistic feeling. Like it?
Like a turtle or something? I don't know.
A turtle? Actually, that'd be kind of cool. Or like a fish, maybe.
Look at painting, that's so tough. How long has it taken you?
4 or 5 hours.
Cool. Jake's epic art.
Yeah.
That's cool, right? That's not killer.
So at this point, I'm completely confident that I'm going to end up with something that I'm happy with. So now the painting is just a matter of adding the right amount of details, getting the right impressions, and trying not to overdo it at this point.
I want this to blow down. Hey, Dave.
All right.
All right,
Had
what?
nothing to do with Watergate.
Yeah. All right.
First of all, it looks really, really natural and authentic.
Uh-huh.
I love how you've gotten all the people on the side. They just come to life. And I really mean that. It's really beautiful.
Appreciate that. You could own one artwork, any artwork in the entire world, what would it be?
I love Monet.
Monet?
Yeah.
Good like a specific painting or just any of them?
No.
Yeah, go ahead. You can totally take a photo. What's that? This, since last week. I started Saturday, and then I came back today to finish it. Yeah.
I want to let you know I appreciate it. That's sick as fuck.
Thanks, dude.
Go to the board. To the board.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I really love the nature. So keep it like that. It's very cool, and I love the people. Very, very cool.
Last Saturday, and then I just came back today to finish it.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
Dang.
Real good.
Nice and simple right now.
Yeah.
7 lifeguards.
Feet away from us. Oh, that is awesome.
Right here. Yeah, you'll make it in.
I'll be doing something so crazy that you wouldn't even want to paint me.
I don't have time to completely finish it here, but I've made some progress.
So back at the studio, I'm making final changes and adding details. I had so much fun creating this painting. I highly recommend painting in public. But anyways, if you want to learn how to paint like this or just improve your painting overall, I started an online community of landscape painters. We have over 1,000 members, courses, and I'm able to personally help members improve. So if you want to join, the link is in my bio and in the description of this video. Back to this painting, it's finally done. Let me know what you think of the painting and stay tuned for those free prints.